Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of Double D's Quickie Reviews for me and you. I'm trying a new camera thing. I'm using a small little table instead of my top of my chair with my desktop, my laptop, lap thing. That thing. I figured, and I got the light point at the ceiling since I am down to one light at the moment. Hold on a minute, my camera is... There we go. Sorry, I was tilting a bit that way. I think I got it right. I'm off subject. Anyways, today, not today. I think I may have posted the last Simpsons video too soon because I went back to Five Below that Wednesday and I found 3 more from the next wave that came out. That's right. Kearney. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing that. Carl and Mr. Burns. Everybody loves Mr. Burns. As you can see. Now the figures on the back show I didn't find Patty. They had Bart on the skateboard, but I was like, I don't want that. But I need to find Patty because I have Selma, so you gotta have both of them. And of course I'm missing a bunch from previous lines. But anyways, let's get right down to these ones. And this is the Simpsons 2.5 inch part, I want to say 4, because they're 4. I don't know. Ow, there's a freaking fly in my room and it's driving me freaking bananas. Anyways, let's get these boys open and take a look. Now, as always, each one, of course, has a picture on the side. He's one of the bullies. There. There. Can't remember which ones were released in the previous waves. But... There we go. Let's get him out. Jeez. In fact, I think this might be the final wave. I don't think they've made anything since then. In fact, I didn't even know these ones were out. Five Below, who knew? He does seem to be strapped down. Now, I'm not a big fan of the bullies, but they're like Pokemon. Gotta get them all. Pokemon. Now, as I said, he's one of the bullies with the other 2. Are there 2 more? There's... Maybe there's 1 more. Along with Nelson. Not Nelson. Duh. Brain rot. Anyways, they of course have the standard articulation, so I won't bother you with that. His flag goes up like that. Yeah. It's pretty good details. The paint apps are good. That's what I like about these dolls. I thought he had more, well, you're buying the 2.5, you're not really getting a whole lot of, though that head looks really weird. Let's get Carl out of his box. It's easier if I cut it off screen. There we go. Let's trim him out. And here he is. Did they do a Lenny? I can't remember if I did a Lenny already. Too many of them. Now his legs, that's about as far as his legs go. That's one of the things. I did see a playset of the automobile, though it's so cheaply done, I couldn't spend that sort of money they wanted for that. It was like $35 or something like that. Okay, yeah, they also have the arms up. What's that say on the back? I can't read it. My eyesight is horrible. I don't have a magnifying glass. And that's That's a pretty good likeness. I'm not sure if my camera's going to show that very well. Man, I'd love to get one of those really cool cameras, the ones that work for YouTubers. But I work retail. That's not going to happen. Let's get Mr. Burns out. It's like my old laptop. I was going to get a new one this year, but then they cut our 25% off day. Now me and old 2011 are going to be around for quite a while. Alright. Oh man, let me get some of this junk out of the way. I did buy him in the bigger version as well. Because, you know, Mr. Burns and all. Wait a minute. Is Mr. Burns his long lost grandpa or pappy? Who knows? But they got the hunch down right. And of course the hair. Now they make, like, you're not going to like try to use these to be comic book accurate or cartoon accurate, but they are. Because they're basically just little statues. Though Mr. Burns does not stand up. Anyways, the reason I brought up the car is they really got to do either a Mr. Burns office or trapdoor or a Homer's workstation. I mean, I wouldn't want another Homer figure. I only got the original. Okay, Burns' head is too far forward. He will not stand without some sort of assistance. He does seem to have peg holes in the feet, though. All in all, they're cool figures. I will continue to collect these until I get them all. But until then, you know, of course I'm not going to spend a fortune on them if I can get them all for cheap. As I said, I work retail, and right now that's a dangerous field to work in. So what do you think? I know all y'all like these videos. Which figures would you like to see made? Maybe Mr. Burns' son, illegitimate son, or maybe a Treehouse of Horror line in this scale. It's all good. Let me know in the neighborhood. And with that, I want to say thank you for watching this quick review and have a nice day. Double D out. Dang it, where's that button?